Friendship is the heart of every meaningful connection, and volunteerism is the source that drives change. This documentary brings you into the worlds of Geng Budu Ulam, a close-knit group of friends united by their shared love for community service and their roots in the traditions of Kelantan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. This evening, we're going to have Majlis Tahlil, and then I invite some of my friends as a volunteer to come here, and then for our dinner, inshallah, after Isha. Assalamualaikum. Through their journey, we explore how friendship can inspire selfless acts and how volunteerism strengthens the bonds between individuals and their communities. Not just a group, they are a family. Their shared laughter, challenges, and triumphs are testaments to how strong friendships can lead to an extraordinary impact. In this documentary, I would like to celebrate their stories and highlight the beauty of blending cultural identity with the universal values of kindness, compassion, and unity. Join us, we dive into the heartwarming tales of Geng Budu Ulam, where friendship and volunteerism go hand in hand, transforming life and making the world a better place, one small act at a time. The documentary transitions to a poignant moment as members of Geng Budu Ulam arrive at my house. The atmosphere is serene, filled with the quiet anticipations of togetherness. We gather awaiting others to join us for a Tahlil, a communal prayers and remembrance for my late father, mother, and younger brother. This cat occasion is not just a tribute to their life, but also a reminder of the inevitable journey every soul must undertake, the journey to the afterlife. In Islam, death is not the end, but a transition to a new existence, a journey from the temporary world to the eternal one. Life in this world is seen as a test, a preparations for the hereafter. When a person passes away, they enter barzakh, the intermediate state where the soul awaits for day of the judgment. For Muslim, this transition is a reminder of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mercies and justice. Those who live of faith, kindness, and devotions are promised eternal peace in Jannah, a paradise, a place of unimaginable beauty and tranquility. On the other hand, it is called accountability for one's actions, encouraging believers to live righteously. The Tahlil we perform is not only a prayer for the departed, but also a reflection of our bond with them. Through acts of remembrance and supplication, we seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgiveness and mercy for their souls. This gathering unites us, bringing the saints and unseen, the living and undeceased, is a shared acts of faith and love. As the members of the Geng Budu Ulam sit together, their presence brings comfort and warmth. Their camaraderies and mutual support in moments like these are testaments to the enduring power of friendship. Together, we share stories, recite prayers, and reflect on the importance of leading life filled with purpose, kindness, and humanity. This moment reminds us that life is fleeting, but the impact we leave behind through good deeds, shared love, and strong friendship, charisma. It is a beauty cover, cover dance in Islamic teachings and at the essence of voluntarism to serve others and seek blessings for all, both in this world and the next. Through this lens, we understand that the new life after that is not only about the soul's journey, but also about the legacy of goodness that live on those who left behind, continuing to inspire acts of faith and compassion. As the evening unfolds, the house fills with the aroma of home cooked dishes, each prepared with love and care. The table is adorned with a feast that reflects the extent of traditional Malay cuisine, siakap tiga rasa, if in Thai, plus samrot, gulai telur lemak telur, and the daging masak merah. These dishes, rich in flowers and cultural heritage, symbolize the warmth and hospitality that define such gatherings. The centerpiece of the meal, the siakap tiga rasa, is a beautifully fried sea bass coated in a vibrant sauce that combines the three signature flavors of Malay cuisine: sweet, sour, and spicy. The tanginess of limes, the sweetness of chili sauce, and the heat of bird's eye chilies creates a harmony that tantalizes the palate. As my friends take this first bite, the room comes alive with murmurs of the delights. The gulai lemak telur. Next is the gulai lemak telur is a comforting dish of boiled eggs simmered in a rich and creamy coconut milk gravy infused with the turmeric, lemongrass, and I do not put the pandan. Actually, I'm learned from TikTok. The gravy is thick and aromatic and the true representations of the warmth of kampung cooking. And the last one is a daging masak merah. Finally, the daging masak merah takes its place as a crowd favorite. The tender pieces of the tender pieces of meat are coated in a luscious tomato-based gravy, sweetened with a hint of sugar and balanced with the hits of chilies. The additions of pandan, actually I've not put the pandan, but the fried onions elevates the dish, making it irresistible. And how about the response? As we sit together, sharing stories and laughter, the dishes have prepared become more than just a food. They become a medium of connection. My friends praise not only the flowers, but the efforts and love that went into preparing the meal. They comment on how the meal reflects the spirits of the gathering, a celebration of friendship, gratitude, and tradition. The evening is testament of the power of good food in bringing people closer. Every bite is a reminder of the bonds we share, the memories we create, and the love that fills the air when friends gather to enjoy a meal together. After a hearty dinner, we gather where a mat is spread under the gentle glows of kampong night. Surrounded by the soothing sounds of crickets and the rustling leaves of the trees, we settle down with the steaming cups of hot tea. The aroma of freshly brewed tea blends harmoniously with the earthy scents of the kampong air, creating a moment of pure tranquility. To accompany the tea, there's a platters of kerupuk lekor, crisps and gordons on the outside, tender and chewing inside, served with a spicy, sweet chili dip. The local fruits, rambutan, mango, and banana, are vibrant colors and natural sweetnesses to the evening. Their freshness reflects the abundance of nature and the simplicity of kampong life. As we sip out our tea and nibbles on the snacks, the conversations turn to planning our next camping trip. Laughter and excitement fill the air as we reminisce about past adventures. Setting up tents by the river, cooking over a campfire, and a late night storytelling under the stars. The discussion reflects the strains of our bond as Geng Budu Ulam, a group that thrives on collaboration, shared excitement, and a collective sense of adventure. Planning this trip becomes more than just logistic. It's an extension of our friendship, where everyone's voice matters and every idea is valued. The kampong environment, with its serene charm, demands the intimacies of the moment. As the night straightens on, we laugh, face, and dream together, surrounded by the simplicity of rural life. It is in moments like these that we realize that the true extent of our friendship, not just in the grand adventures, but in the quiet conversation, the shared cups of tea, and the joy of being together. As the night deepens, the quiet hums of the kampong surrounds us. Sitting on the mat with friends and simplicity of life here begins to resonate deeply. The gentle breeze carries the sense of thirst and greenery, mingling with the subtle aroma of tea and fresh fruit. The sounds of nature, chirping crickets, croaking frogs, and the distant rustles of farm lakes paints a serene background that feels worlds away from the hustles to urban life. Life in the kampong is a symphony of nature and tradition. It's a place where the rhymes of the day is dictated by the rising and settings of the sun. Mornings are greeted with the crowings of roosters, and evenings like this one are filled with the camaraderie and heartfelt conversations under the stars. The natural surroundings are a reflection of the kampong spirit. The towering coconut trees sway gently, silhouetted against the moonlight sky. Rambutan, mango, and banana trees stand proudly. Their fruits is testaments to the abundance of life in this rural heaven. The air feels lighter here, unpolluted and fresh, invigorating the body and the mind. The kampong fosters a bond with the natural world that is often lost in modern living. Here, every element serves a purpose. The trees provide shades and the sustenance, the rivers nurture life, and the land offers its bounty with the patience and care. It is a harmonious relationship that teaches respect, gratitude, and the values of simplicity. Immersing in this life is more than just experiencing the environment. It's about embracing the spirits of the kampong. It's found in the warmth of community, where neighbors are like family and gatherings like these are filled with a genuine connection. It is in the way life slows down, allowing time to appreciate the little things, the sweetness of ripe fruits, the crispness of the air, and the laughter shared with friends. As we sit in this serene setting, sipping hot tea and talking about dreams and plans, the kampong reminds us of the what truly matters, the bond between people, the connections to nature, and the peace found in the simplicity of life. This moment becomes more than a gathering. It becomes a reflection of the beauty of the kampong life, a sanctuary for the hearts and soul. This gathering, surrounded by the serenities of kampong life, is more than just an evening spent with friends. It's a memory etched deeply into my heart. The laughter, the shared stories, and the tranquil atmospheres of the kampong have come together to create something truly special. I couldn't let this moment pass without capturing it. With my camera in, I began recording the simplicity and the beauties of the evening, preserving it forever in a video. The video captures the essence of our time together, the vibrant colors of the fields and enjoy earlier, laid out like a face of the tradition. The kampong scenery, with the towering trees and the distant glow of all lamps casting shadows on the earth. The candid smile from my friends as they laugh and share their story, immersed in the moment. The scene transitions to the mat where we sit now, surrounded by the nature's symphony. The camera pans to steaming cups of tea, the crisp kerupuk lekor, and the vibrant hues of the rambutan, mango, and the banana. The stillness of the night are punctuated by the warm chatters of friends, discussing future adventures under the starlight sky. The video doesn't just document what we did, it tells a story of togetherness, of bonds strengthened by the simplicity of kampong life, the joy of being surrounded by nature, the sincerities of our conversations, and the shared dreams for the next camping trip we all woven into the visual tapestry. This video is more than just a keepsake. It's a way a relief that the feelings of peace, gratitude, and connections we experience in the moment. When I watch it, I will hear a laughter of my friends, feel the cold kampong breeze, and see the beauties of life that only the kampong can offer. I, as I review the final clips, I realize that this isn't just a video, it is a celebration of friendship, nature, and unforgettable moments that remind us for what truly matters in life. This is our story, and this will live on to capture forever in the hearts of the kampong.
Jadi itu ya, ini cukup anak naik habis keh ni lo. Jangan cuma tekan panas dia nak. Dah panas keh lah. Dia mesti ada itu jap dia, tak ingat tu lah. Kopi oh. Kopi oh. Ada jenis tekan, nah tu ni sama ada. Jadi yo lo sama ada. Luang berapa? Luang berapa? Kayak mau apa tu ni? Kalau ngai gaji, no. Gaji, bukan buat apa tu? Oh. Oke, udah tau. Ada.
Ngày gampang mungkin ngeso itu ya boleh nanti. Nah jawab soalnya lagi tuh.
As we sat on the mat, enjoying the kampong night, the conversation turns to planning activities for our next camping trip. Everyone was buzzing with ideas, eager to make the adventure as memorable as possible. What is the camping plans? The excitement's in the air. The suggestions followed as we discussed activities. Fishing was the most popular choice. One friend enthusiastically shared about the fishing, so everyone agreed, picturing themselves by a soaring river, casting lines and savoring the thrills of a fresh catch. Some suggested cooking the fish on site, grilling it over an open fire. No, that's a good idea. We also talk about including team games, hiking, and even a small cultural exchange where each person could bring a dish or a story unique of their family tradition. As the night wore on, the atmosphere shifted to a more thrilling tone. Everyone casually brought up ghost stories, and soon the group was deep in tales of the supernatural. The ghost stories added an element of thrill and excitement to the camping plans. The idea of exploring a supposedly haunted area or sitting around the campfire sharing these tales became a highlight. The group agreed it would add to the adventure, making the trip even more unforgettable. Between the laughter, the stories, and the camaraderie, the night in the kampung became a moment of perfect togetherness. The conversation flowed easily, moving from fishing and camping logistics to the light-heated butter and the spooky stories. The warm tea in our hands and the cool kampung breeze reminded us that these simple joys, shared with close friends, are what make life truly special. Whether we are casting fishing lines, hiking through nature, or braving ghostly legends, the bonds of Geng Budu Ulam ensures every experience will be one for the books.
Napi dulu. Wah, dia nak bikin apa tu? Habis bote kita.
The sounds of the heavy rain hitting the roof and the ground created a rhythmic backdrop, almost as if nature itself was participating in our conversation. It was an almost hypnotic sound, enveloping us in a cocoons of peace, while the world outside became a blur of rain and wind. We didn't mind the heavy rain. The shelters of the kampung house made us feel safe and cozy, the perfect contrast to the wildness of the rain outside. The ambience was intimate, and the warm, hearty foods in front of us made the entire experience even more enjoyable. The rain created a sense of unity among us. There's something about being together in the rain that makes you feel more connected. As the rain outside intensified, we passed around more food, rambutan, bananas, and the remaining keropok lekor. The rain outside became a symbol of the adventure we were preparing for, reminding us that no matter what obstacles the world might throw our way, we would face them together. Between bites of food and moments of laughter, we were united in our anticipations of the camping trip. The heavy rain couldn't stop us from dreaming of fishing by the river, cooking together, or simply enjoying nature's beauty. The bonds of friendship and the shared excitement make the rain feel like a background to our memories in the making. The night continued with the sounds of the rain beating against the house and the conversations flowing just as freely. The rain outside seems distant as we focus on our plans, our laughter, and joy of being together. The heavy rain, in all its intensity, had become just another chapter in the unforgettable memories of the night.
Yo, nak yo.
Kau ni pun anak market.
Dia có gì mua đi. Buồn gì buồn.
Aku jadi
Buồn được ai ạ?
Budu.
Oh, iya lah. Apa tu budak? Oh, iya.
Tu lo kau yo.
Iya dah. Dia belum jadi apa.
Ale aku si kawin na bawa. Bawa ye dua ni. Okey, so.
Itu belum.
Siap dah. Kau dia nak pergi pun.
Kan tak siap tapi sini.
Oh. Aku ni pakai paus.
Tak lalu.
Udah mau deh. Nyicuk. Lima lah kok. Makin ni ada banyak makin ni kan. Wah, ni aku dulu kan.
Pak ini ada rumah dia, Pak ini ada rumah dia.
Ini kuat dari.
Kau buat itu apa?
Kan dia.
Kau dia lagi kuat dari.
Rồi mình nói cười mình cản về với bị quan tê có kể bạn thì quan tê
Oh, kuat jo tadi kan Pak lagi kuat deh.
Iya lagi.
Mereka beda bat jo deh. Klik jo deh do go tu. Kuat deh bro. Nah, kuat deh dia. Rồi. Cái chuyện tập bài gì chứ? Ada tak nyampe tu. Itu tak nyampe. Kata kau. Jangan dulu kan, jangan buat.
Lamin pun. Lupa lah dia.
Oh. Gini kan, orang pakai tapai bukan kuat cakap tu. Kata bau lah kan.
Dia makan saja gitu jadi ubah tu kali kan
Kau cabut dia jadi ubah.
aku kata jam
Jadi, tak nak makan nasi ulet lah. Apa kita ni? Tu kan? Hal itu.
Jadi lah.
udah lo dia ngambil
Jadi kami untuk ngatur.
Oh, dah makan ni. Oh, buat makan kambing dah.
cho nasi kamu ngambil tu
Akak.
nak
Oh, jago kan. Kem lu dah tu. Elok.
Tapi,
Lik ada nama dia.
aku nak makan nasi sekali makan balik. Kita tahu 3 letih ni.
Lalu makan yang bini oleh Kelihatan tu dia.
Kita nak pakai je.
Kamu begitu, jangan kayu bisa dibakar. Boleh bakar lah. Di kayu bakar bisa dibakar.
Ikan urut. Ikan bakar.
Bisa bakar. Makai ikan bakar bukan. Orang tu itu. Telur bakar. Allah jadi.
Boleh mapak.
Nunggu dia mah almu dulu.
Spending hours on the mat with friends is one of those simple pleasures of life that holds special kinds of magic. The setting is unpretentious, no grand decorations, no elaborate plans, just a few people, a mat, and a shared experience of being present with each other. In the kampong, the mat is more than just something to sit on. It is a symbol of togetherness. We spread it on the floor. Everyone sits comfortable, and it becomes the center of connection. The mat is where stories are shared, laughter fills the air, and time seems to slow down. There's something about sitting together in a circle on the mat that fosters a sense of equality. As we sat on the mat, the evening unfolded like a series of simple but meaningful moments. The rain, the food, and the kampung breeze. Everything worked together to create a serene atmosphere. It felt like a timeless tradition that allowed us to just be together with no rush, no distractions. The beauty of such a moment is in the ease of the conversation. No formalities, no pretense, just friends talking about everything and nothing at the same time. We discussed our plans for the next camping trip, fishing spots, food ideas, and more. We shared jokes, memories, and stories about our past adventures. Every word and laugh felt like it was meant to be shared in that very moment. And in between, there were pauses where we simply enjoyed the silence, savoring the peacefulness of the kampung night, the rain outside, and the camaraderie within our circle. The simple acts, pacings around food, passing around food, offering each other cups of hot tea, and sharing fruits like rambutan, mango, and banana became more than just eating and drinking. They become part of the experience, a way of nurturing both body and soul. The flavors of the food tasted richer because we were enjoying together, surrounded by nature, and even though the rain was heavy, the atmosphere inside the house felt warm and inviting. The keropok leko had the perfect crunch, and the sweet fruits were a refreshing treat. As the hours passed, it felt like time slowed down. There were no clocks ticking, no deadlines, just the pure joy of living in the moment. We didn't need to go anywhere or do anything special. All we had to do was sit there on the mat, surrounded by the peaceful kampung life, and simple enjoy each other's company. The beauty of this experience lies in this simplicity. No grand gestures or even word needed. Just the shared connection, the laughter, the stories, and the companionship that filled the air. It was a reminder that the best moments in this often come without planning. Looking back, those hours spent on the mat will always stand out one of the most genuine, heartwarming moments of friendship. It was a time when everything felt right, where nothing else mattered except being there together. The rain may have poured heavily outside, but inside we were surrounded by the warmth, laughter, and the joy of true friendship. It was an experience that taught me that sometimes the best way to spend the time is not by rushing through life, but that by sitting down on a mat with friends and letting the hours pass naturally. The simplicity of the moment made it unforgettable, leaving behind a lasting memory that will carry with me for years to come.
Ada dua malam mungkin geda.
Pakai agak. Kita pakai ye.
Besar ke je.
Untuk yang rumah juga. Agak rumah tu. Bapak air beraku kan. Ada kena tak kaki semua kali habis. Kalau tu je.
Itu loh, dia ya. Utuh loh masa.
Balik dia. Balik dia. Nak bodoh. Mata awak itu saya ni.
Air tu air ada mondek ni air ni tak jadi. Oh, nak tunggu.
Cái đi rồi là rất ba linh là nó cũng
Nó có tango.
nó tango.
Naik air. Kan nak bodoh boleh kan heboh mata awak. Mata macam tu.
Tapi kena betul dia tak main naik lại.
Boleh lah, oh.
Kalau mana Ai nai. Yun na po. Tapi mo dito, kaya di mo yung comment mo na ito. Jadi lang na ito. Pag ito makunungol ito. At po dito pa naman ito. Wala na po kasi ito. Hindi. Nako.
Ano ba? Nakaya wow, ito rin natin.
Wow, pag ito makunungol. Kaya yung lang tao. Hindi ka lang nagka mo inuutin nyo naman. At ito, matama ito na.
Kalau hindi ako ako.
Amen.
Hindi bukti.
Itu ah, bila.
Mana?
Ang mulo.
Pasal bukit. Okey no? Ni yang putus ada. Ya, mulai dari. Oh, aku tahu dok. Oh, itu aku tak mau. Paling gok tu deh. Tapi dekat ke Jambe. Sini kong. Jawab gimana rumah ni?
Yang mana?
Rumah pi. Ni. Jawab gimana rumah tu deh? Tidak. Depan rumah. Getok 100 tu. Alik kiri. Getok Mosli tu kan, getok Seming tu. Alik kiri. Tapi dia sayup sikitlah dalam gua. Oh, semangat aku tidur situ. Jambe lah.
Bukan pada datuk tu dalam nasi.
Tak rampok. Rampok. Atas bukit tu sama parah mesin dia. Oh, baik situ. Oh, semangat. Kalau keras. Bola ada.
Bantuan itu kan.
Oh, susah.
Apa? Itu.
Boleh situ ya. Kalau kena ubah bola. Betul.
Oh, yang tahu dia situ dulu lah gendang.
Habis nak makan habis lah. Dia jangan tak kosek. Anjing.
Tengok lah, tengok.
Itu masa kau dulu je muka pun.
Jangan bawa pun.
Okey, tekam.
Pak ada tu jangan bawa pun.
Punya bulu-bulu ni mah kau.
Selamat untuk
Kayak gitu, minggu ni lagi ni dah mana-mana.
Dah balik.
Kalau tu semua dulu ke? Nggak sebetul apa? Buat maling apa sih?
Basah tu, basah itu.
Sekali-kali potong mabuk.
Kau jadi bodoh.
Jadi.
Yang air.
Pakali banyak sangat
Kan dia ada rakyat tu yang mana dekat dia. Saya nak kocok nak kita di lucu asal mana tu.
Gam, boleh ni.
Mau kat.
Mau video lihat tu sini nabi.
Kau.
Itu kita kau boleh jadi tak ada tak.
Ada mudah rumah.
Dah beli petang.
Ada tak? Itu kau kami mau jalan.
Ajak kereta. Oh, boleh kena ajak mula kau tu kau beno gambar getok. Jangan Gambar rakit tak?
Kau ni dah.
Ajak lagi. Boleh lagi.
Siap kau beno-beno lah.
Kan nak. Tak boleh. Dia memang untuk nebeng.
Dia
Sebelum turun getok, ada rumah ngelang rumah dia tu dah. Getok tu. Alik kiri. Alik kiri lepas tu atas bukit.
ikut pula. Ikut kiri.
Paki tak aku depan rumah dia.
Ayah kan ayah itu
Dah
Ayah kuat. Ada tu.
Kalau dekat-dekat dengan rumah tu jauh lagi. Tidak. Tu rumah depan. Depan yang rumah tu jauh lagi.
Kita nak camp apa kita nak atas laki.
Kek moh tadi teraga. Kaki warna cuy. Kayak kering kaki tu bau getok tu.
Alah kali pak kat tidur dalam bahar.
Tak muak.
Apa teka?
Kena besar tu saya cek jepok tu duk nusuk tu. Nak guna ni pok ni.
Dia pun boleh main dia gitu dia dia. Sai.
Kalau anak bego buka pemotor kan dia lepas dia kan dia buat petrol kan. Tu mau tempat
Dengan setu.
segala waktu.
Kayu dah ada tak ada sah. Ada sakit tengok ke wala kalau ada mani.
Naik ke pun.
Kayu water. Kan nak bela kahwin ni lagi bagi bela. Itu dah okey. Dah mana tak bela bela lagi kan.
Aku cak je weh.
Iya dia. Yang mereka lagi nombor je kahwin je nama. Tu kau main lagi
Cincin
cincin.
itu tengah dia dah.
Dulu dia kecil pusu. Ada orang dia tumpah kecil.
Baik kok tak bosan blogger.
Tetap kali.
Wah ada tengok saya ingat dia. Gapo? Assalamualaikum. Tok nenek datuk moye nak tupai kecil. Kejek kau siapa? Dia jawab aku mana? Top kecil mana tu?
Orang ngilit ya.
Ai. Kita sudah banyak kak.
Ulam apa? Yang atas muka aku.
Dah enggak. Kata zik enggak lah. Pelik sungguh.
Oh, itu jadi dia.
Datuk.
Ayo kan.
Datuk tu ada cucu lalu. Menjadi popular ni tabu kami.
Hidup cahaya tu yang jadi tu. Masalah ini masalah ini mula takut tu.
Dia nilai sikit situ. Nilai sikit dia pokok kayu.
Aku tu lak lah kemah.
Lepas tu juga sikit.
Ya.
Kau enggak ada pengasih kau omong kan? Ini ada.
Kalau mana terlalu pun dah. Kan dia pun mau lalu. Kita kau ada gelak. Oh,
Boleh bosok lu nak kan.
Colom.
Setting ni mana?
kau dia dah mulai.
Oh jadi Indo Songgo duk jalan tak apa. Ini naik bangku itu begitu pula. Kau tak apa.
Betul lah bang ni. Betul lah.
Bagi tu yang atas tidak boleh jalan lagi nak saya.
Macam ni. Kuasa ada koni baju ke bau kok pendek tu. Baju tu
Tahun tahun ni kena kita situ motor kereta.
Nak ke mana lagi ke?
Motor lah kereta.
pendek.
Dia tebing lah, tepi sungai tu.
Tak betul motor.
Untuk baik tak situ untuk delivery. Anak robek itu tak tabuk. Tak tabuk tu.
As the evening drew to a close, with the rain still pattering against the roof and the night growing quicker, the gathering remained in our hearts as a cherished memory. We had spent hours together, sharing food, laughter, and stories, creating a bond that felt as deep as the roots of the trees in the kampong. The simple acts of sitting on a mat surrounded by nature and a good company remind us of the beauty of life's small unspoken moments. Through our discussion, we not only strengthen our friendship but also look ahead with excitement to the next adventure, our camping trip. The plans we talked about and the joy we felt in each other's company gave us something to look forward to. The rain outside had become a symbol of the journey ahead, something unpredictable yet full of potential and discovery. The joy of this gathering lies just not in the present, but in the hope and the anticipations for the future. The memories we made during this time will continue to inspire and guide us as we plan our next camping trip. It's a reminder that no matter where life takes us, there will always be moments, connections, laughter, and shared experiences to look forward to. Our next camping trip holds the promise that new adventures, deeper bonds, and the more memories waiting to be made. And so as we left the mat, the rain no longer seems like an obstacle, but rather a blessing, reminding us that sometimes the best moment in life come when we least expect them. With hearts full of joy and minds filled with the excitements for what's to come, we look ahead with hope, knowing that whatever challenges we face, we will face them together, strengthened by the friendships we have built and the memories we have shared.
เอาไปอ่านดูที่เราทำว่า
สวัสดีครับทุกคนผมเชื่อคุณแม่คืนนี้ผมรู้สึกมีความสุขขับเพื่อของผมกินที่บ้านขอบคุณมานะครับทุกคนมาที่บ้านของผมกินครับผม